Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Mostly Programming. My name is Vivek Garg and this is lesson 20 of learning Python scripting from scratch. In today's video, we are going to discuss yet another data structure in Python, sets. So we are going to see what are sets in Python. The scope for today's lesson is we are going to discuss what are sets, how to access the items in a set, how to change those items, is it allowed or not. We are going to discover that later in the video. Keep watching till the end. We are going to see how to add items into a set, how to find length of a set, and how to remove items from a set. So without any further ado, let's get started. But before that, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do that right now because it's free. Also press the bell icon so that you never miss an update from Mostly Programming. Also follow us on Instagram because we come up with new practice sessions and quizzes on a daily basis. It is @Mostly Programming. You will find the link in the description box below. So let's get started. So what is basically a set? A set is a collection which is unordered and unindexed. In Python, sets are written with curly brackets. Now what do I mean by unordered and unindexed? We know that we can access strings or list by using the concept of indexing because the elements in a string or in a list are indexed. The first character in a string is at index 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and there is a concept of even negative indexing. But here in set, there is no concept of negative indexing. It is not necessary that the first element is at 0 index or at 1 index or at 2 index. It is unordered. Let us see how to write sets in Python. For example, I am taking a variable named this set, which is equal to, inside the curly brackets we have to write the elements, the items. For example, here I am passing apple, banana, I am writing apple, banana and cherry. I have taken 3 fruit names inside a set and these all are strings. So basically this set has 3 elements named apple, banana, cherry. When I am going to print this set, apple, banana, cherry would be printed. But it is not necessary that it would be printed in the same order as we are writing it initially. It could be in any order because a set is a collection which is unordered and unindexed. Let us see this on PyCharm itself. For example, I am taking a set, this is equal to apple, then the second mango, then the third banana. Let me simply print this set out. Remember that we use curly brackets for writing a set, creating a set. So just print here this. Let me run this and see what is the output. So we can see that apple, banana, mango is printed, but initially we wrote it as apple, mango, banana. So that means there is no particular order in set. The output could be in any order with respect to the number of elements. It could be in any order. I hope you get the point. So let's go get back to the presentation and see. So we have seen what is a set and it is unordered and unindexed. The next topic that we are going to cover is accessing items. We cannot access item in a set by referring to any index because it is unindexed and unordered. But we can definitely access the items using a for loop. For example, this set I have taken the same set and then I have used a for loop to access the items. For x in this set, print x. Now what this for loop would do, it would print apple, banana and cherry one by one. Let's see this on PyCharm. Also, the in operator is used to check whether an item is present in a set or not. Let's see both of these on PyCharm itself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a for loop for x in the name of the set, then a colon, print x. Now what this for loop would simply do is print the individual items using a loop. We all know that how a for loop works. If you don't know, you can watch the previous videos where we have covered the topic of while loop and for loop. So that's how we can access the individual items. Now let's go to the in operator. The in and not in operator gives us an output which is either true or false. It just checks whether an element is present in the list or not in the list. Let me just show you, sorry, not in the set or the whatever the data structure it is. Here in this case it is set. So let me just check if banana in this. So this particular print statement is going to return me true because banana is there in the set. But what if I change it to some random bana? So it will return me false because bana is not present in this set. Or let me tell you how not in works. We have already covered this, but for the sake of the data structure we are discussing today, I'll tell you this again. Not in will return us true because bana not in this is true because bana is not present in this particular set. So I hope both the accessing items and using in and not in operator is now clear. Let's move on to the next topic, which is changing items. The answer is pretty simple. You cannot change items in a set because it is unindexed and unordered. So you cannot access the item directly, individual item. Therefore, you cannot change it. Let's move on to the next topic, which is adding items to a set. Now there are two methods to add item to a set. To add one item to a set, we use the add method. If we want to add just a single item to a set, we use the add method. But to add more than one item to a set, we use the update method. So there are basically two methods to add item to a set. The number one method is the add method and the number two method is the update method. Add method is used when we want to add just a single item, and update method is used when we want to add more than one items. So let us see the add method first. So I have taken a set. This set is equal to apple, banana, cherry. Then this set dot add, and inside the parenthesis I'll simply pass the element, the item that I want to add to my set. Then I simply print it. Then apple, orange, banana, cherry is printed. You can observe that orange is randomly printed at inside the set. It is not at the beginning, it is not at the end. It has been added to the set randomly, not at any particular index, because there is no concept of indexing inside a set. So that's how we use the add method. Let us see the update method now. To add multiple items to a set, we use the update method. I'm taking the same set. This set is equal to apple, banana, cherry. Then to add multiple items, we pass a list of those items to the update function, to the update method. So let us see this set dot update, and inside the parenthesis we pass the list of elements that we want to add to the set. Then we simply print this and we can see mango, orange, grapes, banana, apple, cherry is printed. Let me show you this on the PyCharm itself. So we have this set apple, mango, banana, cherry. Then what I'll do is to add a single item, I'll use this dot add. Then inside I will write 1, 2, 3, any random element that I wanted to add. Then I'll simply print the set. Let me run this. So we can see 1, 2, 3 is added to the set. Let us see the update method now, that how to use the update method. So this dot update, then inside the parenthesis we will pass a list here in the square brackets. So suppose 1, 2, 3, then in the next I'll write 1, 2, 3, 3. Let me just simply print it out now. Print this. So as you can see, the list is now added to the set. So update method is used whenever we need to add more than one item to a set, and it is passed to the update method inside a list, right? And add method is used to add a single item to a set. I hope both the methods to add items to a set are now clear. Let's go back to the presentation and see the next topic, which is length of a string. It is pretty simple. We use the same len method to find the length of a string. This set apple, banana, cherry, then I'll simply use len this set. It would give me 3 because the length of this particular set is 3. Now remove items from a set. To remove an item in a set, use the remove method or the discard method. There are two methods. The number one is the remove method. the number second is the discard method. Let us first see how the remove method works. It is pretty simple. It is similar to the add method only. We have this set which is equal to apple, banana, cherry. Then this set dot remove, and in the parentheses we pass the item that we want to remove. Then we simply print this set. But note down, if the item does not exist, it will raise an error. Let me show this to you on PyCharm. For example, we have this set, then in this dot remove, and inside this I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, and then I'm simply going to print this set. We'll see that an error would be produced, a traceback error is produced because 1, 2, 3 does not belong to the set. So remove method raises an error when the item does not exist in a set. While on the other hand, the next method, which is the discard method, it does not raise an error. The syntax for using the discard method is also same. What we will do here is use the discard keyword and simply run it. So here you will see that we get no error. It does nothing if the element is not there. If it is there, it removes that element. For example, if I change the 1, 2, 3 to apple, now you will see that apple would be removed. But if the item is not there, it does not harm or cause any error or any traceback error. So I hope the concepts are now clear to you. In today's video, we covered the following concepts. We saw what are sets, how to access the items, change items, which is not possible, add items, length of a set, and removing items from a set. In the next video itself, we are going to discuss a little more about the set data structure in Python. So if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. Also share with your friends. If you have any queries, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, or you can even DM me on my social media accounts. The link to those will be in the description box itself. Also subscribe to my channel because your subscriptions give me motivation to make more such videos. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more amazing content.